It's Becky again. It's again been a while since I've done a video. I think it's been a little over a month. And today is April 25th. No, it is not April 25th. It is April 30th. But I have hit my 7-month surgiversary, and that is pretty exciting. I can't believe it's been 7 whole months already, and it's gone by fast and it's gone well, and I am thrilled with my progress. So since my last video, which I looked back and it was on the 26th of March, I believe. Yep, March 26th was the last time I made a video. And as you can tell, I'm kind of doing them monthly now instead of every few weeks, because there's just not a whole lot to tell you besides my numbers and stuff. So since last week, well, actually, let me just start out. I started this journey September 25th, 2013 at 205.5, the day of surgery. And today I weighed in at 146 pounds for a total loss since surgery of 59.5 pounds. I'm so close to 60. Next time you see me, I'll be 60 or more. But oh, that half a pound. But hey, that is really cool. I'm really, really pleased. Since my last video, I have lost a total of 7.5 pounds since March 26th. So the weight is coming off. It's coming off nicely, and I couldn't be happier. It's so exciting. This is another cool number. My highest weight ever recorded was 237 pounds. And with weighing 146 today, since my highest of 237, I have lost 91 pounds. That's pretty cool. And yes. Oh, another cool thing. I am 1 pound away from what I weighed almost 18 years ago when I got married. So that's another pretty exciting thing. So yeah, those are my numbers. A total of 59.5 pounds since September 25th. I am pleased with that. Hope you guys are doing great. Like I said, things are going well for me. Nothing really exciting. One thing I did want to touch on today was multivitamins. Something I learned at my last support group meeting last month. We meet monthly, and last month we did a little experiment with our multivitamins. And I've gone through a few during my pre-op phase, and after surgery up until about a month or two ago, I was taking the Flintstone chewables, which were fine, but towards the end I really wasn't tolerating them really well, as far as they were kind of making me sick to my stomach, because the taste of those things were just nasty. So then I decided to change to a gummy. I'm sure you've all seen these. I had been taking these for a while, and these are just like eating gummy bears. I mean, they're really easy to get down, they taste good, it's just like candy. Well, anyway, at our last support group meeting, we did an experiment. We each had to bring our own multivitamin, and she had these little cups of vinegar laid out for us. And what we had to do was we had to put one multivitamin in this cup of vinegar. And she used vinegar because it's the closest thing acidic-wise to our stomach acid in our stomachs that help, you know, dissolve things. Well, a bunch of people had the gummies, they had chewables, some even had the liquid vitamins. And of course I had these with me. We'll put it this way, our support group meeting lasts for an hour and a half. At the end of the meeting, these had not even started to dissolve yet. They were still just like they were when I put them in there. They hadn't even started to disintegrate at all. And those that had the chewable vitamins, those dissolved, I'd say within the first half hour of our meeting. Those dissolved really well. And then of course the ones that had the liquid vitamins, of course there's nothing to dissolve, it just goes into your system and voila. So that was a good indication that these gummy vitamins do not absorb well in our bodies. And again, she wasn't telling us these were bad for us, and she wasn't telling us we should not take the gummy vitamins, but just seeing that demonstration made me think my body wasn't absorbing these very well, and it doesn't. Now, I'm not telling you if you take these gummy vitamins that you just need to stop taking them and you should switch to something else. Like she said, it's our choice, whatever we want to do, whatever works for us. Still go ahead and do it. But for my own personal decision, I decided to go back to a chewable vitamin. But I didn't go back to the Flintstones. I went back to these Centrum chewables. Found these at Target. And they're orange flavored, and they have everything in here you need. And another thing about the gummies is none of them have iron or what was niacin, I think it was. Was it niacin? Yeah, niacin and iron. And thiamine was another one that those of us that have had weight loss surgery really can get low on. And this specific chewable vitamin has everything we need. We went through everything, and everything on these is 100% of what we need. And so I decided to opt for these. And like I said, I found these at Target. They're orange flavored, and I will say they don't taste the best, and they are fairly big. Let me show you what they look like. I don't know if you can tell, but they're a fairly big vitamin. So what I do is I bite half, chew it up, and then take the other half. And I think these are working good. I feel good. And there again, I found these at Target, Centrum chewables. They're orange flavored. Again, they don't taste that great, but I can get them down. And there again, I'm not telling you to not take these, because as you can tell, I've still got like almost a full bottle. So I don't know, maybe my kids can take them. I don't know. Because to them, this will taste like candy. So, and again, I'm not saying if you take those, you're not doing a good thing. It's your own personal choice. You take whatever vitamins you think are working for you, and to each his own. So whatever you're doing, keep on doing it if it's working for you. But I just thought that was kind of a cool experiment and a visual just to see, you know, if our vitamins are actually absorbing into our system and if we're getting what we need. So yeah, this next support group meeting that's coming up, we will be talking about protein. So maybe I'll have some useful information for you next time from that. I really do find these support groups beneficial. If you have one in your area, I kind of recommend going, because you get to see people and hear their stories, and it's been a good thing, and I really enjoy going to them. So anyway, I touched on my vitamins. I was kind of nervous to weigh in today because I have a good at least 2.5 weeks till my period, and I have been craving carbs like crazy, and I have been giving in to those cravings. Like, I've been wanting crackers, and I've had crackers, and sunflower seeds. Oh my gosh, I loved sunflower seeds before surgery, and I love them to this day. I love sunflower seeds. Sometimes that is my lunch, is sunflower seeds. No kidding. I'm not kidding. And, you know, sunflower seeds aren't bad, but I thought, you know, maybe the salt would make me gain a few water weight pounds, but it's been fine. And, you know, I'm going to enjoy my sunflower seeds until I think that's, if I start gaining, if I think that's what's making me gain, I'll maybe cut back. But I like my sunflower seeds. And lately, the suppers I've been making have been carbs. It's been like casseroles, noodle casseroles. What is going on? But even eating those things, I lost 2 pounds this week. So, woohoo. Yay. But carbs have been a kicker this week. Don't know why. And another thing I kind of wanted to touch on, for those of you, us, that have had weight loss surgery and have lost weight, have you noticed people treat you differently? I am noticing that. And I think it is so wrong. For those of us that have been heavy and now we are on the other side and we're thinner, you know, being on both sides, I have noticed that when I was heavier, people weren't rude to me, but they weren't overly friendly with me, especially in department stores. Like when you walk into a clothing store, the people that work there are almost too friendly. It's annoying because they keep asking you, oh, is there anything we can get you to try on? Or what size are you looking for? It's like, leave me alone. I'm looking, okay? And before, when I was heavier and would walk into department stores, clothing stores especially, they'd maybe greet you, and that was about it. Because they were probably thinking, we don't have anything in here that's going to fit you, you know? But they, you know, like I said, they would greet me, but they wouldn't come over and be overly helpful, try to be overly helpful by trying to find me sizes and trying to get me to try on stuff. Now it's like, it's almost annoying because they're almost too helpful because you're thinner and you can wear the cool clothes now. And I just think that's so wrong that people do that, and that people treat bigger people different than thinner people. And now that I've been on both sides of it, it's really obvious to me now. And I just think that's wrong. I mean, we're all people. We're all human. Why should bigger people get treated less than thinner people? But that's just how our society is, and I think it is so messed up. And I will admit, I do notice heavier people now, where when I was like that, I didn't really notice them that much because I was one of them, and you know, they didn't really stand out to me. But now when I go somewhere, it's not that I'm judging them or that I'm thinking, oh gosh, they're really, really big, but I do notice them more. And sometimes, especially if they're really, really big, I just want to go up to them and say, you can really change your life. Can I tell you about my story, you know? Because I didn't realize how miserable I was when I was heavy until I've been on this side of things. It's just like a 180. I mean, it's just, when you're heavy, I think you know you don't feel good, especially about how you look. But then when you lose the weight, you realize how miserable you really were. And I just can't express how thankful that I am that I had this surgery. I mean, it has changed my outlook on a lot of things. I'm getting more confident with myself and how I look. Still not there yet, but I'm getting there. And I was just wondering if any of you have noticed that you get treated differently, or I should say better, now that you're thinner. And that's a good thing, but it's also a negative thing because I realized how people treat heavier people versus thinner people. People are just more friendly to you when you're thinner. They make eye contact with you, they say hi. And that, when I was heavier, I didn't really experience that. I mean, nobody was rude to me, but they weren't like they are now. I don't know. So anyway, okay, today I'm going to do a body shot for you of me wearing my size 18 jeans that I was, before surgery I was wearing anywhere from a 16 to an 18 comfortably, sometimes a little snug. And when I was cleaning out my clothes, my heavier clothes, I wanted to save a pair of jeans. So I have a 16 and I have an 18 that I saved. I do have the 18 on, and right now I'm wearing anywhere from a 9-10 to a 14. There again, clothes, they frustrate me. Because one pair of jeans is a 9-10, which feel more like a 12-14. So I'm wearing anywhere from there. But I'm wearing my 18 jeans today, and I'm going to show you what they look like. Bear with me while I make some adjustments here, because I have to move my computer down a little bit. Oh, my achy knees. Maybe I can do it here. Yeah, you just can't get the full effect. Okay. Some of you were kind of wondering too what my skin looked like, because I confessed in my last video, up to this point, I have not been exercising. Yeah, I know. See here? I have not been exercising, and somebody was kind of curious as to what my skin looked like. Well, this is what my skin looks like after losing about 60 pounds. See, it's kind of gross, but it's not horrific, but it's not pretty. Okay, anyway, back to the jeans. These are my 18 jeans that I was wearing prior to surgery, and they were comfortable, sometimes a little snug. And that's kind of where I'm at now. I fold them over. But look at the junk back here, you guys. I mean, my butt filled that out completely. That is, wow. These are my size 18 jeans that I can no longer. It's kind of fun for a comparison. Bear with me with the yucky, dimply elephant skin, but yeah, this is my jeans. And these were tight at one time. It's kind of fun though to look back. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this up, and I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you to all my subscribers and everybody that's supporting me through this journey. And like I said, if I can help one person or encourage just one person, I have done my job. So you guys take care, and I will see you again next month. Talk to you guys later. Bye.